Hi everyone, so today's short video is mostly for you young girls who are kind of under 12, your skin's still fresh and glowy and you just want to have a bit of fun with makeup. I'm going to show you some sparkles, glitters. Yeah, you just got to imagine that I have young fresh skin like you, and I don't, I need to just... If I had a young girl with me at the moment, I would use her to demonstrate on, but I'm isolated with 2 boys. I don't have a girl in my family. So you'll just have to work with me and pretend my skin is as fresh as yours right now, and I'll see what I can do. So you shouldn't really need anything on your face because you've got young, beautiful skin. It's all glowy and fresh. So I'm not going to bother with showing you any face makeup. I'm going to go straight in with the eyebrows. You can put a little bit on your eyebrows if they're really fair and you're blonde and you want to have a little bit of powder in there, you can. You can get ones that are like a clear mascara gel. So this sort of thing, if you've got a good eyebrow there already and you've got quite thick brows, then you can just brush a little bit of this through them. But yeah, if you're fair and you want to have a little bit of something, you can get, there's a few cheap eyebrow powder palettes out there where you could just brush a little bit through your natural eyebrows just to give a little bit of shape. You just follow the shape of your eyebrow and just do little strokes just to brush it through. And then these little conditioner ones or the gel ones you can just brush those through your eyebrows, which keep them in place. Some of them are coloured and some of them are just clear, depending on what you want. So you just brush those through. Easy, easy. So the best bit is eyes, isn't it? Eyes, bit of gloss, glowy cheeks. So I've got a whole load of glitters in my kit, which I actually keep in a separate pot now because I hate glitter when it leaks out and it goes everywhere and ruins my whole makeup case. So I've got a special little pot that I've stolen. I stick all my little glitters in. I'm sure you might be able to nick one from your mum or find a little pot that you can keep them separately in. At the very end, I'll show you how to do some like festival glitter on your face and stuff as well. How you get it to stay on. A few of these are really good for sort of festival glitters. They're a bit more glittery and fun to play with, but a bit too big to put on your eyes. So with your eye makeup, I want to do something a bit shimmery and a bit fun. I'm going to start with just a light colour all over my eyes first, like a base colour, just to help it all stay on. So if you've got a really light colour, more of a fleshy tone, you can just pop that on first. And you can go a little bit all up to your eyebrows, just as a little base. It can be a matte one with no glittery shine, or you can find one that's got a bit of a glitter. This one's got a little bit of a shine, bit of a glow to it. It's a bit glittery. Yep, so that's all over. You can, sometimes you get the little puffs in your eyeshadow kit. So it's like a little applicator with a sponge on it. So you can use that if you've not got a brush, just to put it all over your eyelid. And then, so you can get all these little pots of glitters. They're little pigment pots. All sorts of brands do them. You can get Barry M, that's a cheap brand. Lots of high street ones, Collection do them, all different colours. Because you're young, you can go for lots of different colours, be experimental, but they go everywhere. They're hard to put on. So did you know that you can get these little glitter glue, like gel fixers, to help them stick on a bit? So you can actually get these, most places do them. I got this one in Boots. I'll show you on my hand first because I'm not going to actually do this one on my eye. I'm going to show you a different one on my eye. So you just put a little bit of the glitter glue on there first. And then I'll show you, I've got this nice Barry M one that's like a sparkly green. It's like a greeny type one. So I'm going to just dab it over. They do go everywhere, glitters. They go, you see that? It's like it's like a greeny bronze in the light there. So really pretty. But if you just put the glue on first, something sticky underneath. Sometimes you could try with Vaseline as well. That might work. I know when I do the actual bigger glitter, when I do the festival type glitter and the party glitter, you can put the Vaseline on first. So you could try it on your eyes with a little tiny bit of Vaseline, just so it's kind of greasy and then it sticks to it. So have a little go of that. And yeah, I'm sure you'll get in a pickle and make a mess everywhere, but it's all fun of playing around with glitters. So that's that one. So you get all those sort of glitters, but I've also, you can get these sort of pen ones. This is what I like. It's kind of just a nudie colour. It's a bit more champagne-y, but it's a lovely one. Just have a nice glow. And then you can dab eyeshadow colours over the top of it as well, if you want to just make it a bit more of a colour. So I'm going to show you that one next. They're really easy to use, and you just literally put them along your lids with the applicator's fine. So just a sweep across, and then just use your finger and just pat it over your lid area. And you can go up to this middle bit here a little bit if you want. And they do look nice if you do a little bit in here as well. So just pat that. Do a bit on the other side. So all over. Use your finger. Pat it up to the halfway. And a bit in there. Love a bit of a shimmer. So can you see that? It's really pretty. So whether or not you want to add a little bit of colour on it or keep it like that, I'm going to leave that one as it is because I like it. I like it as the colour it is. And then I'm going to add a couple of more. I'm going to actually go for like a pink in the socket. And then I'm going to go for like a turquoise green on the outside corners today. So I'm going to show you a few different colours. So I'm going to get my pink one next. And I've got a brush. If you've got any brushes for this, it's great. So it's like a bit of a fluffy little brush I've got there. So I'm just going to take a bit of the pink. And I'm going to go in this middle bit here. So just go in, out, in, out. And you can do little circular movements. So I don't know, depending on your ages, some of you might just have little fun makeup set kits that you can get, the really cheapy ones. Some of you might have moved to the next level up or have got really natural products to use that are good for your skin. So, you know, just build on your collection and just use what you've got to have a bit of fun with. And then I'm doing a bit in the same on this one. So you can choose what colours you want. I'm going for the pink and the turquoise today. But you can be adventurous with colours. If you've got brown eyes, actually, colours that look nice are blues on your eyes, make your brown eyes look really brown. And if you've got green eyes, the pinks and the purples do look really nice. And then if you've got blue eyes, pretty much kind of copperies and browny colours look really nice to bring your blue eyes out. It's more, they're called complementary colours. So it's the opposite colour to your eye. So anything that's the opposite colour to your eye really makes the eye colour pop out. But, you know, you can wear any sort of colour. You don't have to wear the opposite to make it really bright. You can just play around. So then I'm going to get the turquoise one. And again, if you've got one of those little spongy applicators, you can use that. Or if you've got a brush, you can use that as well. So I'm going to do a little bit of the turquoise one on this outside corner now. And you just kind of go on this little outside area. Like a V sort of shape. You see? And you can go a little bit further up if you want to. In that area. I try not to stick my tongue out. Stick my tongue out when I'm concentrating. And that little V shape. And the fluffy brush that I've got again, I'm just gonna soften that on the edges. I do love a pop of colour. It's always fun. So I'm going to bring a bit of that green underneath as well. Why not? It's nice to show a bit more colour. So I'm going to get a little brush and with the green one. Really hard to do it whilst looking in my phone because I can't actually see the mirror properly. Ring light's in the way. Oh, I like that. So this colour looks nice with my blue eyes, my brown eyes. Nice. When I got into makeup when I was younger, I used to just spend hours just playing with makeup, doing really dramatic eyes, crazy colours. You don't know what you like and what suits you until you start playing around. You're lucky you've got the world of YouTube in your hand now, where you can watch so many tutorials and videos and try new things. When I learnt makeup, I didn't have any of that. I had to go to college and learn it all properly. Well, Chanel, I learnt mine at the Chanel Academy in London, where I didn't really get into makeup properly till I was about 20. I used to just wear a bit of lippy and a bit of mascara until that point. Yep, so that's really fun and bright on the eyes. Mascara, I would say if you're quite dark and you've got dark eyelashes anyway, then a black mascara is all right to use. Or a brown black is a little bit softer. Or if you're really young and you're not really allowed any colour as such yet, or you don't want anything too heavy, you can get like clear mascaras as well, which just give them a bit of a lift, just to help you have a little bit of something. You can get the Eyelash Curlers. Where have I put them? Did I pack them away? Let me just check. I have no idea. Put them. No, I'm sure you know what eyelash. Oh, they're there, right in front of me. Eyelash Curlers, where you have to be really careful that you don't, hurt yourself. So you just put your eyelashes in them and you have a little squeeze, just really gently, and they just help curl your eyelashes up a little bit before you put your mascara on. So you just got to be really gentle with it and just give it a little squeeze. And then a little tip, when you put your mascara on, if you go down on the lashes first, give them a little coat downwards first, and then when you lift them up, you just go right to the root of the lashes and give them like a little zigzag, and it will just get right to the roots and help you lift them up a bit. Okay, and so go down first, and then when you get to the roots, just really zigzag them up a little bit. And then when you do the bottom, that was a clear one because I've got some stick-on lashes on, so I didn't want to ruin them. And then when you do the bottom, instead of going that way where you might get a bit messy, you could just kind of lightly do it this way a little bit, which just helps you not get it everywhere. And just do it lightly, you don't have to go too much. When you're younger, less is more. So have you heard that one before? It looks nicer if you don't have your makeup too heavy, and it's more appropriate for your age. You've got plenty of years to come where you want to have heavier makeup, but while you're young, just keep it really pretty and fresh and glowy. Have really nice glowy skin on your cheeks, not too heavy. So a blusher, I'm going to go for a pinky one, which is really pretty, and I'm just going to go on the apples of your cheeks. So little circular movements on your apples. You see where that's going? You can go up a little bit up here, but keep it on this kind of appley area there. Not too close to your nose though. And the other one. Okay, I love a bit of blusher. And then have you heard of highlighters? There's lots of highlighters out there. These are really glowy though. They're quite strong, so you only need a teeny weeny amount. These little droplet ones. So I'm going to do a tiny little drop. Tiny little drop. And then with my finger, I'm just going to pat a little bit on my cheekbone. Otherwise you look like really, really glittery. And then a little bit down my nose. It's quite pretty if you do a little bit on your nose. If you can see the glowiness when you tap it on your nose. And you could do a little bit just up here as well. But you don't need, just what's left on your finger is good for that bit. So it's not too much. A bit of lip gloss is always fun. I don't want to go too bright with this look. I think it might be a bit too much. And I think I'm going to go for more of a pink sparkly light one. I do like a bit of lip gloss. So no lip liner or anything needed. Bit of lip gloss. That's it. Nice and fresh and glowy. Easy to do. So have a go at that. So next I'm going to quickly show you how to do these festival glitters. So this is the Vaseline, so a bit of Vaseline. I'm going to just pop a little bit, just round here. So if you've got a party or something, it's always fun to dress up with a bit of glitter. Family barbecue party or something like that. So just make it sticky with a bit of Vaseline where you want to put it. And then I've got these, this is a bigger one. This is like a purpley one. I'm just going to dab on. Last year when I went on holiday with my friends, we all went out one night and put lots on our face. Just for the fun of it. Because why not? Okay, so that's a bigger one, but then the next colour down that I've got is a slightly smaller one. It's a pinky one. So that's like a purpley one. Then I'm going to add a bit of a pinky one. You could put these on your arms, you could put them on your face. We had a little Glastonbury party last summer as well at our house. We had a barbecue and everybody dressed up, and Glastonbury's like a music party we had, if you don't know what Glastonbury is. And we had like a little music party at our house and we all dressed up, and then my two boys had a glitter station and they were actually in my makeup room doing glitter on everybody, on their faces, on the men's beards, on the kids' arms. We had glitter tattoos, all sorts of fun. So yeah, why not have a little bit of fun with a bit of glitter? You can do one side, you can do both sides, you can do your arms. But yeah, they're always good fun to have a little play around with. So enjoy, I hope that was fun for you, but have a little play around with your colours and ask me any questions that you need to, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Okay, bye.